Yeah.
What up, Dork Nation? NWN here, aka Young Nigga, catch him in the Johto region flexing, and welcome back to the Game and Illuminati podcast, the number one podcast people love to hate but continue to watch. We are the Enlightened Gamers, B, and welcome to episode 23. Rocking with me today, I got my co-host. He's the meta world piece of gaming and has more hatred in his heart than Stink Meter. Game Fanatic 386, can we get your opening statement, sir? Yo.
You know what? I'm gonna open the next podcast, bro. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this one, bro. That's an opening statement.
And my other co-host hasn't dropped a video in about a week ago, so he fell off. UTX JG the Don. What's your opening statement, sir?
That ain't even true, Brad. I dropped that 2K video like 3 days ago, so joke's on you. Anyways, I got one coming real soon though.
Got one coming.
I didn't watch that boring shit.
Fuck you.
And my open statement for today is make sure to join our Steam group on PC. We have our own little raid call, so if you want to game with us, we was playing Battlefield 4 the other night. I actually had a lot of fun with the subs. Y'all say we never play with subs. Join our Steam group on PC. We are in there like swimwear. There'll be a link in the description box below if you want to join the group. Also, make sure to subscribe to the show on iTunes. The show is always posted there first. You can take it on the go. The show is also available on SoundCloud via soundcloud.com/GameAndIlluminati. Keep in mind that we spell Illuminati with an N, or as in naughty or nice. And we're available on Stitcher Radio. Links to all that bullshit in the description box below. So without further ado, let's get into the show. Let's discuss some games. Now, the past week, one of the most slept on games came out, and I would define it as a sleeper hit. I hope my co-host would define it as that too. We're talking about Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. And first thing I want to say about this game, I just want to start out, it breaks my heart. I put out my Nero Knowledge video, optimization. I was talking about optimization with PC games, and I had some gameplay for Shadow of Mordor in the background, and I saw a lot of comments, people saying, well, what is this game he's playing? It breaks my heart that everybody knows what Destiny is, but nobody knows what Shadow of Mordor is, because this game is the shit. Who wants to talk about it? Go.
I shall start. Absolutely love the game, and now yes, it does take elements from other games, aka Assassin's Creed and Batman. And Tick will say that it takes a few elements from Rise as well. It's kind of similar, but even with that, it does it well, and that's what I really enjoy about the game. It takes all the elements
by comparing it to Rise.
Definitely.
Okay, but
just use ammo that I was going to use against me.
I had to get to it before you did. But anyways, it uses all of those elements from other games, and it does it very well. The story, while not the best, especially once you get to the end, it still is a really good story that you can actually follow. Yes, it has a story, and I enjoyed all of the upgrades. Yeah, you can follow.
I mean, I can follow the beginning when his wife died, but like I never seen the Lord of the Rings movie, so I don't get
it. That's why. That's what I was about to say. But, yeah, if you never watched the Lord of the Rings, then it probably wouldn't make as much sense. But I watched the.
But you know what makes it a good game? The fact that I don't understand the story and I'm still enjoying the hell out of the game.
Yes, it's true. Upgrades are very nice. I love the upgrades. It makes you feel like a badass. I was doing some crazy stuff. I definitely like the Nemesis system. You know, if you die, then your enemies get stronger. You have to go back and try to kill them, and it's harder. I enjoy the whole game. It's definitely, as far as AAA games are concerned, that's my game of 2014, man.
I don't know, man. I still gotta get my hands on Bayonetta, Far Cry 4. We still got a couple of joints coming.
That's why I said so far. Okay.
I don't hate the game. I got people probably gasping.
You can't even. You hate shit so much. You can't even just say you like the game. You got to say I don't hate it.
Yeah, I gotta say
he hates the game for real.
Just say
don't hate the game, but I don't think it's like the most amazing game I've ever played. Like Jay-Z said, it really doesn't have its own identity. It takes from all these other games that you played before. You know, Assassin's Creed, Batman, and if you guys remember, I really wasn't too crazy about the Batman series because the combat to me just felt repetitive. You go to one spot, you button mash the X button the whole time, and you press Y to counter.
Yeah, when you told me about the combos of Batman,
when you told me about the B button when I used the controller, it did kind of spice it up a little bit. But then again, it's still after that whole little second after I did the little pull them over and didn't close on them stuff, that got old kind of quick too. So it did kind of spice up when you told me that. But like I said,
it wasn't just clotheslining. It was you could throw knives, you could throw bombs, you could like
I
freeze
know.
it was a bunch of different type of combos that you could do in the game.
Combo moves once you get your strike meter up.
You can really mix it up. You can also use the wall to your advantage, I think. When
hey man, I listened to y'all and I was quiet. Quit cutting me off.
Sorry,
man. We having a discussion, bro.
So anyway, like I said, the combat system is not the best to me. I talked to JG about it. Like my idea of a good combat system would be like a Devil May Cry, a God of War, where you actually have different button combinations you can press in different directions you have to press to do certain moves. Deals like that. Like that's the kind of mechanics I like when it comes to fighting in video games and stuff like that. The story, I never really cared for the story. And I try to pay attention to it, and all I know is that I thought he was out for revenge. Now I don't know what's going on. But I never really cared much for stories, to be honest. Anyway, but what the game does good though is it's kind of like what he said about the Nemesis system. Like the AI in the game is pretty good. I like that. And you can just walk around the world and hit them, just having these crazy little conversations and stuff like that. If you do die to, like, it could be a low rank 1, he kills you. If he's the one that lays that final blow on you, he would actually get ranked up and he could become a captain or sometimes even a war chief if you suck really bad at the game. So that's another cool element I liked about it, but I never let them get that far because after they kill me, I go back and find them and kill them instantly. I played it, but I like that whole system with it. World could use some work because after a while you get tired of looking at that same barren land, but then eventually you get to the green lands, which they change the scenery a little bit. But game is all around is good. I would say it's better than Destiny.
That's without a doubt.
It's definitely better than Destiny. But
that wasn't hard to do.
In my opinion, I'm gonna say it's the best game of 2014, but it is a real good game.
What would be the best game of 2014 to you, Tick?
I don't know. I don't have a console, so I haven't really played any other games. But like this game definitely wasn't.
I thought you were gonna say Smite.
Smite's been out since like 2012 or something, right?
Yeah, but officially it came out this year.
Well, the official release was this year, but like it's been in beta form for like two years, I believe.
Well, who's ever put a beta on their top 10?
Who? Hey, well, then Smite then. Whatever.
We're just saying technically you could if you wanted to.
Not
trying to sway your opinion, but
what's the name? I think what's really weird about this game is why are the in-game graphics better than the cutscenes? Like the cutscenes are compressed as hell. I don't know
notice that too.
And they be 30 frames per second too.
On your PC, nigga.
It's weird. It's usually the other way around, isn't it?
Right. Like the in-game graphics are absolutely gorgeous. Like the orcs' faces and shit. Like that's crazy to me. And to go back what Tick was talking about, it's better than Destiny. And JG was saying it takes elements from other games. But the difference between Shadow of Mordor and Destiny is Destiny takes elements from Mass Effect and Halo and Borderlands, but it doesn't strive to do anything more than that. Like, and then it doesn't have the charm that those games have. Shadow of Mordor takes elements from Batman and Assassin's Creed, and then it puts its own stamp on the formula by creating system. With the Nemesis system and a bunch of like the devil in the detail. Like I heard a bunch of funny conversations. If you like walk past the orcs, like I was walking past one orc camp and one of the dudes was huddled around a fire with all his troops or whatever. And he's like, I can do an impression of humans when they're getting choked out, and he's like, like that shit was funny to me. Like I like little details like that. So like I feel like Shadow of Mordor was influenced by those games. Destiny just straight rips it off, and I feel like that's the difference. It's okay to be influenced by other games, long as you're putting a stamp on the formula. Long as you're putting a stamp on the formula.
Creed off something hard.
Yeah.
With
It definitely did. Nobody's denying that.
No.
It ripped it off, but I can say because you guys haven't played Assassin's Creed, the parkour is not as good as Assassin's Creed. Like it'd be times where like he just doesn't grab shit or he'll get stuck in a wall for me. It's not as fluid, but it definitely rips it off. I could say that, but
but it has gore in it. That's what I like. That's the main thing that made me buy it was chopping off orcs' heads and stuff. Like that's what I like.
It's so satisfying, dog.
And stuff and killing them. Like I like that.
Popping somebody's head off. Yeah.
I think The Witcher 3 might be a better game though, because The Witcher now they've added that was my problem with The Witcher. Like the combos were too basic and they didn't have the gore that I was expecting to have. But now The Witcher 3 has all that gore in it. I think it's going to be similar to Shadow of Mordor, but I don't think you're going to be as agile. You're not going to be hopping across buildings and stuff like that. But it's more open world, and it has horses and stuff like that, I think. So, yeah, that one's going to be.
Brain Blast, I had a thought. Maybe a lot of people don't know about this game, and I commend the developers of this game because this game is only available on next-gen consoles and PC. It's not available on the 360 and PS3. Maybe that's why a lot of people don't know about it, because a lot of people still don't have next-gen or don't have... Well, a lot of people do have PC, 100 million on Steam, but you get what I'm saying. Maybe that's why not as many people know about it. So I commend the developers because you actually wanted to push the limits of the game. The game is absolutely gorgeous. The way his cape moves, like when it's raining and you're in the grasslands, what? Easily one of the best looking games of this year.
Oh yeah, when you're in the grassland, it looks nice. I was so happy I finally made it, and I could see green instead of brown and purple.
Yeah,
I actually made it to that area.
This is definitely one of those games that if you have a next gen console and you're saying, it doesn't have any games, I would highly recommend to try this one out. I'm just saying.
Forget it, because from what I heard from Ethos, the game, it doesn't look much different on the PS4 and Xbox One from the PC. Like, of course, it's going to look a little bit more sharper on the PC because the resolution is better, but for the most part, the game looks the same on next gen consoles. Because, like I said, the devs,
Xbox.
this guy, because the devs developed it for the next gen. Well, it looks good, is what I'm saying. Like it's a true next gen game, is what I'm saying. So it's gonna look
Xbox
good
had jaggies all over the place.
This guy, man, you just will not let the Xbox get a W, will you?
It can't get a W. Hey, well, Project Spark looks like a good game. I did look at that. That looks pretty good.
And Sunset Overdrive, but I know you hate that.
Nah, I ain't hating. I just think it's gonna.
What?
Really do think it's gonna be boring.
Man, you
it's got boring written all over it, bro. Hey, they bleed orange juice or something, bro. Like, come on, it look like orange soda. Orange,
so they on that Keenan and Kells, what you saying?
Hey, like.
But is that a reason to hate a game because monsters bleed orange juice?
Nah, but I could see that it's all about anarchy, running around shooting hordes of aliens coming at you. And like, I just don't even really like horror games in the first place, unless it's like Left 4 Dead. But like I said, that's only
any mission structure
friends.
Though.
That's a red light right there. That's a red flag.
Not necessarily. We knew nothing about Shadow of Mordor before, except for that it was coming.
Yeah, I saw a gameplay of it.
But did you see a bunch of mission structures?
Overdrive too, though.
Yeah, but it's the same repetitive gameplay though. Skating across a light bulb like you used to do from Infamous. Not light bulb, but the power wires and all that, like Infamous, and then just shooting weird guns at people. Like, I don't know. If you like Ratchet and Clank, I guess you'll like it. But I don't think it's a whole platform or a good story like Ratchet and Clank.
I love it.
Hey, all I know is I said Titanfall was gonna be boring, and I said a few other games weren't gonna be that great either, and I was right. So
what games?
I forgot, but y'all call me Negro Diamond Strikes again. I give you
Titanfall, but you reach it now. I don't know any other game that you call.
I was right about other things too. I forgot what other stuff was.
Because none of us was really on Destiny's D, so...
Go back on a few podcasts. Well, no, I wouldn't really... I mean, we were on Destiny's D a while back, but then after a while,
When they first announced it, and then when we got the beta, we was like,
Yeah, we basically played the game. We got the beta, so it kind of changed a little expectation. Same thing with Destiny for me. When I played the beta, I was like, I'm not really hype about it anymore.
Yeah. So I think the bottom line of it in this discussion, Shadow of Mordor, great game, worth picking up if you got a next gen console, or you can get it on PC. From my understandings, from what you said, Tick, the medium settings are not much different from the ultra settings on PC, so they should be able to run on a lot of different rigs. Great game, pick it up. Blah, 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 blah. Another game that came out recently that me and JG got, Tick is on the fence about getting it, I think, is NBA 2K15. It came out on next-gen consoles as well as PC, and we picked it up on PC to show support that we do want these games on PC. What are your thoughts about NBA 2K? Because this is the first time that you've played it in a few years, right, JG?
Yeah, that's true. Man, oh man. All right, so as far as the game is concerned, I like the initial gameplay, but minus all of that, let's talk about the negative. Let's just get right into it. That first night, when everybody got the game and they tried out the face scan, and I don't know if you're not aware or not. Yes, I play on PC, and the PC does not have face scan, but this is for this is for all the next gen people. The people who have an Xbox One and a PS4. So they all got the game, right? And they tried the face scan to make their mod player, and that was one of the most hilarious nights on Twitter. Yo, cause their dude looked messed up. Terrible, yo. Absolutely terrible. And then the damage control, what's his name? Ronnie 2K. He was like, well, you all are doing the face scan right, and you need a lot of light and all
I'm
this
not gonna
stuff.
lie. I feel like there's some truth to that, JG. I'm a damage controller game. Let's be real here. 2K15's main audience is niggas, fucking coons that don't know how to do photography. It said specifically use natural lighting. And how many pictures did you see on Twitter, JG? Niggas sitting in the dark taking pictures on a face cam.
It's midnight, yo, and they were excited. I don't know why they would try it. I don't know why they would try it at night, yo. I understand that you're all happy and stuff to play the game, but don't try to do face cam when it's dark as hell outside and you trying, your lamps or whatever, one little dark ass lamp in the corner, and you trying to do a face cam. You like, why my dude look like this? I'm gonna kill you, Ronnie 2K. Over there threatening the developers and stuff. But it was still hilarious nonetheless.
It was hilarious, but when you really think about it, that following morning, did you see any more pictures on Twitter?
No,
exactly.
They got it right. Because they actually got it right, but it was still oh my god, and the Cardinals just lost. God damn it!
Nobody cares
Anyway,
about baseball.
The Orioles some trash.
Okay, so that was funny, right? Okay, so the second thing happened. People couldn't even play the game, right? Because a lot of people tried to start their mod player and it got deleted immediately, or they tried to go straight to the park. And guess what? Nobody was in the park because the servers were messed up. And this is still happening till today. It's been out for a week, actually an entire
October
week
14th,
as of
the day
today.
we recorded this.
Yeah, and it's been out for an entire week, and people are still having server problems. Besides not being able to play, people have been reporting that sometimes they get into a game, finally in my park, they play the game, it disconnects, and then all of a sudden their my player is gone, or their my player is totally changed, or your my player is still there, but he's not on the team that you selected, so you have to choose another team. All of this is messed up, and I really don't even want to go on the park, because if my dude gets deleted, I'm not playing it again. I'm dead ass serious. I'll just play against other people. I don't
NBA Live.
I was just saying before the podcast, yesterday I tried to log into 2K15 and it said I need to create a My Player account, and I already did that. I got 5 hours on the game. I didn't fully go into the thing to see if my character got deleted, but I'm gonna try it a little bit later. I'm not playing the story mode anymore if my character got deleted. Fuck it.
Well, NBA Live.
Mad. That's 5 hours out of my life gone.
Yeah. So
NBA Live 15.
So that's my next thing. Let's segue into that. All right. So 2K has been having a lot of problems for an entire week, and here comes EA, right? EA is taking shots, yo. No.
Oh, they took shots?
Yeah, they took shots, yo. They put out they put out an article, yo, and they tweeted. They said, "Well, NBA Live 15 is going to work. We're going to make sure that our servers work." So I said, "Oh shit! Look at EA."
The game don't work though.
Right, the gameplay
that's what we waiting on, man. EA, they have the juice right now. All they have to do is make sure that Live 15 at least works online. And that's going to be the nail in the coffin right there. But they have to also prove that the game actually works, that the gameplay is smooth, that the gameplay is fluid. They got the juice right now. It's if they can execute, because as you know, this is EA, yo, one of the worst companies. And Live 14 was trash. And who's going to actually try 15 if Live 14 was trash? And then it took y'all years to even come out with that. So we'll see, man. But hey, it's up in the air right now because 2K can't get it together, man. I don't want to continue playing the game. I don't even want to try to go to my part.
The oven is preheated right now. All EA got to do is put the food in the oven, man. They can get the W, bro.
Man, I don't want to say that, but I think they will too.
Yeah, because they didn't show no gameplay. They showed one thing of gameplay. They had all the sound to show gameplay. They didn't put out a demo. That kind of makes me nervous right there. When you don't put out a demo, that means you don't even respect your own product enough for people to even play it because you feel like they're not going to want to buy it. Yeah. So that's how I feel about that.
They kind of need a demo too because nobody, everybody's
probably want to put that money out for that. Yeah, everybody's 2K buys. Like they could come out with a ridiculously good game, but people are still going to be like, oh, it's still like it's from PlayStation 1, or it still plays like it's from PlayStation 1. Like, there's nothing you can do.
Right. They delayed the game, too, because it was actually supposed to come out the same time as 2K, which was last Tuesday. So they delayed
28th or something now, right?
Yeah, it's coming out to 28 now.
But I can already see it right now, the feedback. Quit talking about the drama and the problem. What about the gameplay, JG? What do you like and dislike about the game? What do you notice is different since the last 2K that you played?
Well, I did play a little bit of 14. I didn't play it enough to analyze it, but I feel like, at least with my career, because I guess I could talk about the actual game. I feel like it's definitely more simulation. Like, your dude really moves as close to an actual NBA player as possible. As far as 14 is concerned, it looked like they took away some of the things that I did notice, like being on the sidelines and having those stupid little jersey animations. I don't see too many turnovers that weren't my fault, even though we still see some little goofy things. That's all right.
The ball floated when I passed it one time playing motion. I was like, "What the hell?"
I don't know if that was a glitch or if that was lag, but I know you seen that. I've seen a couple of crazy things. Of course, the game isn't perfect, but I just like the fact that that I can actually move my dude around. I can actually do like a whole bunch of things. I could do a plethora of different moves to try to get my opponent. So I like all of that stuff. And so I don't know. I'm going to continue to play the game. I don't know if I'm going to play it all year, but for a basketball game, and I've been waiting for it for years. I've been waiting for a basketball game to play, and I just decided to just bite the bullet and buy 2K15. Aside from all the negatives, I actually like the game.
I tried to buy it. I bought it from some scam artist or something. I don't know. They never delivered the key.
Hey, what's the name of that site? Call them out, Tick.
Oh, CD Key Welt, some German company, whatever.
Yeah. Fuck you. Right.
So what do you think as far as the difference between last year and this year?
This year is definitely a little bit more realistic when you slash into the bucket. You can't just run through players. Like, the lane actually has to be open. I noticed that. Unless you're like, LeBron James.
It was like that back in the day.
Blake
yeah,
Griffin.
that's how it was on 14.
No, not on the next gen.
14. Oh, maybe not the next gen
not
version,
on
but
the
on the
next
360
Dog,
version, you weren't doing that.
On 14 next gen Drake, you're like, what? Russell Westbrook, LeBron James or something? You could just dunk on them every time. That shit was annoying, man.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't do it on the 360.
You got to slash to the bucket now. I also noticed, what's the name? The shot mechanic, they changed it. They made it a lot easier to score now. Like, it was in 2K14 where, like, at the bottom when you shot, it had a little meter, but it wasn't as obvious to read. Now it's just like there, it's big, and it's like when you shoot with the ball, there's like a area where you have to land your shot, and if you get in within that area, you'll make it pretty much 9 times out of 10. I'm a little on the fence about that. I feel like they dumbed the game down, and they made it a lot easier, because when I play Moshi and he plays with Kevin Durant, a hand will be in his face and he'll make it every fucking time, and I'm like, come on, bro. He's a great player.
Even when you contested, he was still making it.
Yeah.
Like, see, that's garbage. Well, y'all playing on hardest difficulty though.
Yeah, you gotta put the difficulty or something. They dumbed the game down a little bit, I feel like.
Durant is a cover person though. So I ain't even mad at it. It's Durant, yo. He gonna be OP regardless.
But in the few previous games, you had to warm the player up. Like, you had to slash to the bucket a couple times, get your player going. This dude just run down the court shooting threes. I'm like, really, bro? Like, come on, man, make it a little bit more.
Play like NBA Live '99 and shit.
Right.
All right. Next time we play, I'm gonna take a look at that difficulty. You're gonna put it on All-Star or Superstar, because I think your default's on Pro.
Yeah,
we gonna change it and see if it's different. I'll play on Superstar on my player. I ain't ready for All Star yet, but I'll play on Superstar, and it's really not that difficult. I've been losing a lot of games because I play on the scrub ass Kings, and it's my first year, and I just now got to a starter. But we'll see what happens after that.
You gotta demand a trade. That's what it is.
Yeah, no, you can't even do it until your season over, since you on a 10-day contract starting off.
So you said you liked the game, right, Jay?
Yeah, I like the game.
They
just need to fix some problems, man. Get them servers right, yeah.
Fix the servers, and I can already see it. Yeah,
it's a shame that we got to constantly deal with these day one issues. People just want to play the game, so we expect that stuff to work.
How you dislike Call of Duty for being the same thing every year, but you like NBA 2K? It's a basketball game. It's a simulation game. There's a difference between a fantasy game and a simulation, okay?
Yeah, I didn't play the game. I didn't play the game last year, so I haven't played a basketball game in years.
And the reason he said I was on the boat about it, because I didn't want to get it, because the reason I said is because it's 2K. I played 2K14. I didn't have the whole nice, cinematics and stuff like that, because I had the last gen version, but I was just saying, like, man, it's 2K basketball. Like, I paid for it because it's the same shit I played last year, pretty much. So, my argument is with that, just like the Call of Duty argument. So, hey. Only reason I decided to buy it is because all of them said they had it, and they wanted to do the crew. So I was like, all right, well, if we can run the crew, I'm with it.
Yeah, we still haven't tested the park out. Like, you
can't play it.
And shit. Yeah, you can't even play it. So get your shit together, 2K. We like the game, but come on, bro. We trying to play online. That's some bullshit.
Stability is the name of the game. Stability.
Nah, man, we should just be happy they released their products to us, right?
Yeah.
What's the name? All right, on to some random.
Doing that again, man.
Wait.
On to some random stories.
Oh, no, I got it. Oh, okay.
What's the name? This is the biggest story of the week. Ubisoft. They came out and they admitted that they locked the game for Assassin's Creed Unity at 900p on both PS4 and Xbox One. What was their reasoning? They said they wanted to end the debate of which console is stronger, basically. So they're basically saying that, guys, they're not talking about resolution, and they're basically saying we don't care about maximizing a console's potential. We just want you to play our game. And people are so upset that this movement started on Twitter, hashtag PS4 no parity or whatever. Now, this is what we've been talking about on PS4, PC console parity or whatever, where they dumb down the PC version of a game so that the console players don't feel as bad about their version of the game. And all I got to say about this whole situation, I think it's hilarious that when it happens on console, it's a huge issue, but when it happens on PC, it's like, fuck you, you're a fag. All you guys care about is graphics. But you guys started a whole Twitter movement, a whole hashtag complaining that there's console parity, that the Xbox is holding the PS4 back. It's pretty funny when the shoe's on the other foot. I'm gonna let y'all take the floor because I could rant on this.
Tick, you got this one. I know you got a lot to say.
Nope, because I wasn't paying attention.
Ubisoft. We're talking about Ubisoft 900p on the AC Unity PS4 no parity. Look at it, he's like going down. Yeah.
Hey, go ahead, yo. Go ahead.
Oh man, Ubisoft, they lost their whole entire mind, bro. They crazy. Talking about that the PlayStation couldn't run the game at 1080p. Like, really, son? Like, all these other games has been beating Xbox with. Why didn't they say it? They said it was a processor problem.
They said that one of the consoles couldn't run it at 1080p. They didn't specify. Most people are assuming Xbox, but we really don't know.
Well, why don't they just come out and say it? They said that's about this way nobody can argue.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're trying to do the debate or whatever. But the funny part is, another developer, like the CEO of Ubisoft, came out and he said that no, it's not about debating. It's just we want to put it at 900p or some shit like that. Like they try to take back the statement that they said earlier.
Man, they came back like a day or two later talking about they feel like games should be at 30 frames per second because that's more cinematic and gives it a more movie-like feel, and they think games run weird at 60 frames per second.
I just want to let everybody know that we don't like a movie you watch, a game you have to feel. That is the dumbest fucking statement Ubisoft.
First of all, it was dumb because if anyone knows anything about film, they know that films run at 24 frames per second, not 30.
True.
They run at 24 frames per second. So that was dumb just to say 30 frames per second. Second of all, they're making TVs that have a feature, like my smart TV, by the way. They make TVs with a feature that makes the images, you can watch a movie and it will make the movie run at 60 frames per second. And it actually makes the image look clearer. Like the picture looks way clearer when it does that. So there must be a reason why smart TVs are now putting this feature in their TVs, because I guess 16 frames per second looks more appealing. It does. I don't know.
Ubisoft is retarded. They ended up making things worse. I'm sorry. They made things worse with it because now instead of people pointing a finger at one console as far as who can't run it, now people are wondering which console are they really talking about and saying, well, maybe it's the PS4 that can't run it, or maybe it's the Xbox One that can't run it. Either way, you're still starting a debate. You're not solving anything by saying it. Right. I suggest Ubisoft and whoever runs their marketing team, whoever runs their community management, just shut up, yo. Don't even say anything because you're making things 10 times worse than what they could be. If you're not trying to maximize the game and make it the best that it can be, don't even bring it out. And Ubisoft, this really hurts me to say this because you all bring out some games that I actually want to play. And I'm really, really contemplating boycotting your shit, yo. really contemplating boycotting your shit.
A lot of
you're
people
fighting
is.
for the
They
you're fighting
lost a
for
lot
the
of
worst
pre-orders.
company, yo. You are literally fighting for the worst company. I
They're
don't
number one.
understand
No,
it.
they
yo.
got it. They got
number
it.
one
This year, yeah, definitely. No, without question, they are number one this year. And boy, yeah, you close, man. You got a chance to save face, but Ubisoft, hey, they wanted that number one spot this year. They want to win something.
What's wrong?
You know, it's gonna be some fools in your comment section that's gonna be mad about us talking about Ubisoft, probably their favorite company.
Who gives a fuck?
Get ready to look at
fuck
those.
You. Listen, I'm not talking about a thing either, yo. Whoever getting mad that we talking about factual shit. I forgot to put this part in the conversation. After they had came out and talked about how they're gonna lock it at 900p because one console couldn't handle full 1080p. They came out like 2 days later and said the reason, first of all, Ubisoft said earlier, like a couple months ago, that they're not going to put any games on the Wii U anymore. They're mature games on the Wii U, right? Okay, that was supposed to be the end of the discussion. But randomly, a developer comes out and says Ubisoft is not putting Assassin's Creed Unity on the Wii U because it's not powerful enough. It can't handle it. Now, don't they look like fucking hypocrites? And yes, I am defending Nintendo. They look like hypocrites because, they'll drop the resolution for one console, whether it be the Xbox One or the PS4, but then they won't dumb down the game for the Wii U or whatever. So I just feel like they're being hypocritical and they're hating on Nintendo. Ubisoft is exposed.
Ubisoft.
Exposed. Fuck you. I got a lot of moisture in my mouth, nigga. I'm turning up. Let's go. The point
he said
is,
something earlier too at the beginning when he first started his introduction to it was hilarious. I forgot what he said.
I'm sitting there sipping on water. I got moisture in my mouth, man. Fuck y'all. Listen. The point is, Ubisoft is hypocritical for not making a Wii U version, talking about we don't want to dumb the game down, but then you dumb it down for the Xbox One and PS4. Fuck out of here, Ubisoft. Support
they taking so many L's. Why Ubisoft? Why?
They garbage now, man. They've been working with like Activision, but bro, like they should have just made them all match the Wii U's graphics because apparently graphics don't matter. From what I saw from my videos, graphics don't matter anyway.
Don't get started.
Now, if they would have did that, I wonder how many people would be extremely upset and be like, "Well, why do I even have a next gen console if you're going to do that?" Now you see how the PC players feel. Oh, it hurts, doesn't it?
No, I don't because graphics don't matter.
You're right. Graphics don't matter.
That's another point I didn't get. Why are y'all so upset that the game gonna be in 900p if y'all don't care about graphics and resolution? I don't get it.
Not all of them are upset.
Yeah, not all of them. I can't say all of them, but a lot of them.
If
it started a hashtag on Twitter that was trending worldwide, I think a lot of people care about graphics. I'm just saying.
I wish it was 1080p.
Yeah, people are finally catching wind. It took long enough, but you're finally catching wind to how these developers and publishers and these companies bullshit y'all with this PR talk. You're finally reading between the lines, so now you get it. You finally get it.
Wow. It was cool we did it on the PC, but whoa, you're trying to dumb down our console games? Like, whoa, buddy, like, get the fuck out of here. Listen, and other bullshit, since we're talking about bullshit-ass companies, let's get in Activision's ass, pause. Listen.
Supposed to make fun of your subscribers.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. People found ways. Remember last podcast? What was the last podcast? Like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago? We was talking about DLC on this DLC for Destiny. People found out that there was some locked on. But then the devs came out and damage controlled it and said that those are just placeholders. You can't actually access the DLC. It's not on the disc. Those are just the names of it. And then eventually they're going to patch it in when the DLC release. Some people took their word, the developers. We all called bullshit on that. And Activision, Bungie, they got exposed because some videos are on YouTube. People found ways to access the DLC that's on the disc for Destiny. They found ways to glitch through the map and get into the actual DLC. So there is, in fact, video footage of Destiny DLC locked on the disc. This DLC, it's been there the entire time. How do y'all feel about this?
Hey, right now I'm looking for the jig, yo. I'm looking for the jig. Where is it? Y'all getting exposed out here, man. Bungie, I hate it had to be you. You made one of my most favorite FPS shooters of all time. You all are great developers, but you got with the devil, and the devil's name is Activision. I don't know who's to blame here. I'm going to say you because you actually made the game, but Activision loves to put DLC already on the disc and charge you a shit ton of money for it. It might have been their word, and they may have had a lot of influence on how you made this game and how it ended up turning out. It's still really messed up though. The season passes and DLC, boy, they are getting money out the ass. And when people find out, now they getting exposed.
Wasn't it your homeboy? One of the
UCX,
he was playing the DLC.
He said he glitched and he found the DLC, yo. And I was like, damn, yo. He was like, man, I'm pissed. Like, I said, I would be too, man. I would be too.
Like, so y'all buying pretty much half-baked games. They leaving content locked on the disc for you to pay for later. I don't see how you can I don't understand. I don't get it, man. I'm gonna say right here on the podcast, I ain't buying no Destiny DLC. Fuck Bungie. Fuck Activision.
I'm waiting on a developer or a publisher to come out and just say, look, guys, we messed up. I'm sorry. And then give them something for free, yo. Because this DLC and season pass stuff is getting way out of hand. And you wonder why I made that video and said that the indie developers are winning. Because they are more tuned with the gaming community. These AAA developers are all out for money. They do not care. Whenever a deadline is there, in order for the game to come out, it's coming out. It can be totally broken. Doesn't matter. They're going to just patch it later. Or maybe not patch it at all.
Activision ruined fucking Call of Duty. They ruined fucking Tony Hawk, Rock Band. Now they ruined Destiny before it even took off. Like,
hey, but it's a 10-year game though. 10-year game.
Yeah. You try that 10 years up your ass is what it can be. How you feel about it, Tick? This man is not paying attention again. All right, well, I'm gonna leave that conversation there since Tick ain't paying attention. On to some positive stuff. Evolve, the game that's coming out, that's developed by 2K. You play as a monster and a bunch of people try to kill the monster. They are doing a second alpha this December, I believe it starts, and they're calling Evolve's Big Alpha because it's pretty much an open alpha. In order to get in, you have to pre-order the game. So if you guys want to get a taste of Evolve, you can play it by pre-ordering the game right now, and I'm pretty sure they will send you a code. It's available for Xbox One, PS4, and PC. The last alpha was only exclusive to PC. Didn't you get into the alpha, JG?
I did get into the alpha.
Are you allowed to say anything about it?
Oh yeah. You can talk a little bit about it. The optimization initially was horrible, but it is an alpha. Hopefully they fixed it. But here's my question though. Now you said that the alpha is coming in December, correct?
Right.
Doesn't the game come out in February?
This is the same tactic they pulled with Titanfall, where they called it a beta.
Man.
And I was like, how is Titanfall a beta if the game comes out 2 weeks after the beta? You niggas
that shit was a demo, yo.
Stupid, yeah. You believe that shit.
Oh my god. See these terms, man. They just need to call it a beta, because you can't tell me 2 months, yo. 2 months is around beta time. How is this still in alpha, yo? I don't understand it. That's kind of fishy. So we'll have to see, man. I don't know if I'm going to pre-order the game. I'm probably not. I'll just let that pass, and I'll just probably just like look at the forum to look at some videos or something and see if it was fixed. I wonder though, in this alpha, can you actually record? Because I know in the last one you couldn't unless you were a big YouTuber. I saw them do it, but other than that, you didn't really see any Evolve footage. But yeah, you could talk about it. You just couldn't post any videos.
Gotcha. So.
It was pretty fun though. But I see this game, unless they keep coming with the content, I see it being like, you know, like a Titanfall or something. It'll be cool for like a week playing with your friends, and then it'll get boring real quick. So I'm hoping they can find a way to increase the longevity. They're probably going to try to do that initially by adding more monsters, because I saw that you could play with the Kraken, and then I forgot what the original monster was called, but I know the dude who I saw who actually could record Evolve footage and show what he was playing as a Kraken. So they're probably just going to like give you a whole bunch of monsters and stuff and different environments, but overall it's probably going to be like the same tactic. You gotta either kill the monster, or the monster completes its objective, destroy something in the environment, and then that's it, or kill all of you.
Hey, the Kraken gets it cracking. I'm not even gonna lie. The game don't interest me. It's not on my radar. Like I don't care.
What's that? What's that?
Evolve.
So Evolve's not on your radar, but you want to play Sunset Overdrive though?
Yeah.
Bullshit ass type of game.
Let's talk about what game's on your radar, sir.
Games on my radar?
Do 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 do.
Can't think when you making noises.
Shouldn't have to think so hard.
I actually don't even know what games are even coming out. Like, I'm just whatever game come out, and if it look interesting, I buy it.
Like I said, at the end of the year, there's Sunset Overdrive, Far Cry 4, Bayonetta 2, Smash Bros for the Wii U.
Nothing then.
There was something else. I can't remember off top, but
I would say Far Cry 4, but nope. That's Ubisoft, so I really don't know if I want to trust them. Also, Assassin's Creed, that's Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed. I forgot that. I'm not really interested in Far Cry 4 either. Like, I'm just kind of tired of first-person shooters. Earlier, before you muted yourself for whatever reason, we was talking about on this DLC. People found ways to glitch into it and actually access the DLC, and the devs lied and said it wasn't locked on the disc. We wanted to see how you felt about that.
Oh yeah, didn't I see like a video footage of somebody took a picture of something like they were actually in
it's actual videos on YouTube.
Worlds.
They're playing the DLC, and the devs lied and said it wasn't on the disc. It was just a placeholder, but they lied and got exposed.
Got exposed really hard. And this is Bungie, beloved Bungie. If you're a huge
the console savior,
fan,
the console savior.
I don't know how you feel about that. I really don't care because the gaming community has just been BS for the last few years since the 360 and the PS3. But that's when all the BS started. So it's just getting worse and gradually worse. It's just more lies and more deceit. It's coming later and later.
But don't you feel like only like a slight bit of bullshit 360 PS era? Like, I feel like in the past 2 years, like the bullshit has just really been tenfold. Like, it's just ramped up, and it's like it kind of kills my vibe. Like, I don't even be wanting to play games and support these companies because, like, I'm like I said, I'm not buying any Destiny DLC. Fuck Bungie. Nope.
It did get worse the last year or two because the next gen console has gotten way worse. I actually like the last 2 or 3 years with the microtransactions and all these other little ways to get money out of people. But like I said, it started in the PS3 era and then the Xbox 360 era. I mean, paid DLC for map packs. People supported this, and now it's grown to a whole bunch of other companies doing the same exact deal. It's getting worse. So
it sucks. So let's see. Looking at this list of games that are coming out, we got Killer Instinct Season 2 coming out tomorrow. True. Interesting.
Xbox.
Got that Samurai Warriors 4. Who want that Samurai Warriors 4 though?
What's that?
Samurai Warriors are like Dynasty Warriors. It's Japanese.
God, no.
Japanese
samurais.
It's Japanese and Chinese. That's all you got Walking Dead Season 2 coming out for next gen. Who wants that, yo?
You said Sleeping Dogs.
Not Walking Dead.
I'm going to say,
Sleeping Dogs coming out too. Actually, it came out today. The definitive edition. Who want that?
Somebody asked me why I didn't review Walking Dead Season 2. Like, my nigga, like, it's a game where you just make choices. Like, what is that a review? Like, what are you talking about?
I don't know. Let's see. Sunset Overdrive. You got 2K15 coming out 28th, along with Live. You got that Call of Duty. You want that Call of Duty? You excited? I'm super excited. November 4th. Let's see. You got Rocksmith. Rocksmith is coming back. Okay. And then Assassin's Creed. We already talked about that. You got the Halo Master Chief Edition. Who want the Xbox One owners?
Maybe I'll get that.
Oh, you got that Minecraft on Vita. Who want that? Who want that Minecraft? Sonic Boom. That game comes out on the Wii U and the 3DS.
I might
November
get it.
11th.
It actually looks alright to me. I might get that Sonic Boom.
Another World of Warcraft tick. I know you're excited about that.
Yeah, I'm not paying $15 a month no more.
And then we got Dragon Age coming out on the 18th of November.
Oh, most definitely. I'm playing that.
That might be something to purchase.
And along with that, the best game ever. That
you seen that new Dragon Age trailer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they put exclusive PCs. They
showing
PC
best
love.
game ever.
Yeah, it's the best game ever.
That's one of your best game in 2014, right there. Oh no, it came out last year.
Yeah, it came out last year, but they got their Grand Theft Auto 5. I know everybody excited about that.
Me neither, bro. Me neither.
That game don't ever end, bro.
It's too long, yo.
And then in December, The Crew comes out December 2nd, and then the Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD remix. And Halo 5 Guardians multiplayer beta, and that's it. That's all we got, folks.
I know a lot of people will pick up the Kingdom Hearts 2.5 remix.
Yeah, I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm a cop that because honestly don't even want to play the game over. I'm ready for 3. What
2.5 Remix puts all that shit from like the handhelds, like it mixes together and puts it in HD. Like it finishes the storyline for you because it's all convoluted.
I don't know. I think about it.
If you haven't played it, I might throw it in the collection.
I didn't play any of those handheld games. None of them.
Yeah, exactly. Slowly work my way through it. It ain't a priority, but I'll probably play it.
But yeah, I mean, looking at this list again, it's looking pretty light. And then if I just go ahead and get rid of any game that has Ubisoft on it, I'm not playing any of these games but Dragon Age probably. God damn, yo.
The Ubisoft slander is real this episode.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah, because Far Cry and Assassin's Creed come on, man. That's what I'm saying.
Give me free review copies because I'm not trying to buy that
for
shit.
Ubisoft, please.
Yeah, we gonna put that on there for them. That's funny, man. Dragon Age is really the only thing. Go ahead, man.
Now everybody listening. I mean, what game do you really want to play? Like, let us know, man. What games do y'all want to play?
I'm still getting Assassin's Creed because I'm a fan of it. That's what somebody said in my video. I'm a fan, so I don't care about the 900p or whatever.
Yeah, I don't
care about penis in my booty.
I'm just gonna get Smash Brothers though. I'm probably gonna get a Wii U though. Yeah, just get Smash Brothers. I'm sorry, man.
Well, you might as well get Bayonetta 2 after you get your Wii U.
Hey, I might as well.
It comes with a free copy of Bayonetta 1.
True, I'll play the first one too. So.
I'm about to go outside and play sports.
This man said, man, I'm about to go get a life.
Team.
right.
Still find me a football team or something, bro.
I ain't even mad at you, man. It's looking like a real light holiday season for you all.
So let us know what games you were looking forward to. We were sitting here shitting on Activision and Ubisoft. Let's talk about DICE. They're trying to redeem themselves. They recently admitted to what site was this? That they failed the gaming community with Battlefield 4. They failed the city. They admitted to it. Now, they recently put a patch out that fixed a lot of shit. Me and Tick were playing last night. I feel like the hit detection is a lot better. Tick was saying that it was fast. They were talking to Joystick, which is a pretty credible site. Like you said, the game feels a little bit faster. I think the hit detection is better. I didn't have any lag issues. It finally feels like Battlefield works like a year later. And they basically just like wrote an open letter admitting that they failed the city. And they said they promised that with Battlefield Hardline, this won't
Nobody
happen.
wants
like
that game.
Like the launch will just be amazing, no problems. But Tick said nobody wants it.
It failed because the game. Nobody wants that game.
But everybody loves a good redemption story.
Everybody's been asking for Bad Company 3. They got mad and said, "Why everybody want Bad Company 3 for? Why they want that game?" Like, yo, Bad Company 3. Nobody want no Hardline. That's a DLC, bro.
Yeah, it felt like DLC when we played the beta. And that's probably why they delayed the shit after the beta. They probably got a like complaints like, "Yo, this is like this is DLC. Like, what are y'all doing?" I don't know, man. Do you think they'll be able to redeem themselves with Hardline, or like you just gonna hate it? Like you're not even gonna give it a chance, Tick?
I'm not even gonna give it a chance, Tick.
I feel you. What about you, Jay?
That's another game. Yeah, we played the beta and we were like, "This is an expansion of Battlefield 4." Yeah, it's an expansion of that game, man.
What's the name? I'm reading the comment sections on this article. Some dude said the problem isn't the company, it's the idiots who continue to buy their crap year after year. And I agree. You gotta vote with your wallets, people. Like a lot of broken games are being released. Stop buying the shit if you know it's trash. If reviews come out and they say it's trash, why are you buying it? I don't know, man.
Because the name EA is on it and Battlefield.
I told people it was server problems and they said I was hating. So
see, now I'm not going to place all the blame on DICE because once again they have EA behind them and EA wanted that game to come out, so they started a lot of problems. And I don't think that DICE was ready to bring out Battlefield 4, and they admitted it. So they weren't ready when they brought that game
it
out.
Don't even matter though. It still don't matter. I don't even care if the game would have came out polished. I still have issues that's within the game that I don't like. Like, first of all, they talking about some Frostbite 4 point whatever engine or whatever it was, and it's supposed to be more destruction than Battlefield 3 and the previous Battlefields. Battlefield 3 has more destruction that you can do in the environment than the whole game of Battlefield 4. Bad Company 2 had more that you can do on that than Battlefield 3. It just keeps getting worse. I don't even think there's going to be a destruction in the next one in Hardlines. In fact, when we played the beta, I don't remember being able to shoot pieces off of anything.
Actually, when you bring that up, that's a good point because I don't either.
That was the thing we saw with another one of those timed events with the crane and stuff.
Yeah,
but that was pretty much it. I ain't seen anything special. Yeah, all that stuff. It's just a placebo effect. Just make you think, oh, that's cool because of something really big crashing
it's
or
cool
some waves coming through. Yeah.
Third or fourth time, it's annoying.
Like, yeah. Like, wow. I'm good.
Like, I'm just saying, because I miss, like, playing maps like, what was it, Seeing the Crossing or whatever it was. I could run out with an RPG or AT, what is it, ATV or whatever those things are called. I don't know, A4 or whatever, the rocket or whatever, and you shoot at the building, and there might be someone or a whole team shooting at you right there, and you shoot above the building, and all the debris fall and kill that enemy player. Like, I love doing that, and you can't do that on these new Battlefields. Like, it's the worst, dog. Like, I don't know what they were thinking.
I'm sitting here reading the comments about this article. And like 70% of these comments is dudes just being like, yo, fuck EA, fuck Battlefield. Like, they're not buying the next one. Like, a lot of people like pissed off. I feel like in order to get back in with the customer, like, they should give away like a couple DLCs for free or a game or something. Like, I mean, it has been I didn't even realize it because last night me and you played Tick, right? And I was sitting there looking and I was like, how do I have 70 hours on this game? I don't even, like, we haven't played the game. Like, I really haven't played it like in 6 months. I'm like, how do I have 70 hours? I was like, oh yeah, it came out a whole year ago. Like, it's been a whole year and it finally works. That's a problem. That is a problem. Yeah, so I think they need to give away a couple games, try to get in good with the customers, keep doing them 72-hour demos, EA, because Battlefield
big hard lines. Come out with Battlefield Bad Company 3.
They've been slowly trying to save face, with these new little deals that they're doing, and DICE been giving us these little free packs or whatever. I don't care about no battle packs, but they've been trying everything in their power to make people still play the game and subtly say that I'm sorry. But
didn't they make fun of me on stream because I had like 1,000 packs that wasn't?
Yeah, they said, why you didn't open the packs?
You know my ass don't care about them. Sure. That's funny, man. I don't know, man. So we'll see. DICE is trying to redeem themselves. I just wanted to bring that up, see if you guys thought they'd be able to do it. On to some other news, some YouTube news, gaming related. Mr. PewDiePie, biggest gamer on YouTube, got like, last time I checked, like 31 million subscribers, but that was like a week ago, so he probably got about 100 million thousand right now. There are rumors that he's going to be coming out with his own PewDiePie network. He's basically, the reason he said he wanted to do his own network, he was talking to some Swedish magazine. He was saying that originally he was with Machinima and now he's with Maker. That's the people I'm signed to. Whoop, 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 whoop. But listen, he was saying when he was originally with Machinima that nobody taught him how much money he was making on his videos, what to expect when he's in a network. Nobody ever promoted or helped him. And they're basically not doing what MCNs are supposed to be doing. If you don't know, the MCN is a multi-channel network. It's how, when you're a gamer, it's how you monetize your videos. You have to be under MCN. And he was just basically saying that they literally didn't do shit for him except for allow him to monetize his videos. Now, all of us being partners, I think we can all speak on that. My MCN never really did much for me either, besides monetizing my videos. But they promise that you're going to promote your videos and shit. And if you're a new YouTuber, please don't believe that because they're not going to do it.
I've never spoken to full screen. Just like, never, yo.
Yeah, and if they're not doing it for like the biggest YouTuber, what do you think they're obviously not going to do it for you? So he was saying he wanted to start his own network where he can actually help people out, help them grow, and do what an MCN is supposed to actually do. Now, if he sticks to his word and actually does this, would you guys join his network? Is the question.
Pays well out over there.
You said what?
Get the fuck out.
If it pays well, he'll go over there.
Yep.
True. I doubt, like, because he has to be competitive, so I doubt the pay is gonna be that much better than any other network. It could be better, it could be less, but he's got to remain competitive. My main thing is he gonna do what MCNs are supposed to do and actually help promote people, get their content out there? I doubt it. I don't know. That's the main thing. If he sticks to his word, I support him. I can't hate on the man. The man making moves.
Yeah. Now I give Big Snacks this because he was like, forget it, yo. He couldn't even get a partnership with Machinima at first. So he was like, you know what, I'm gonna just start my own network. And he got a group of people together. And when they initially started, they were small, but what they did do well was they made sure that they did promote a lot of people, and they gave people a chance who normally wouldn't have a chance with Machinima, you know, being the same situation that he was. So he got his network up off the ground. So I at least respect that. And that's coming from a person who actually, you know, was a YouTuber and making videos, and he wasn't all about, you know, just big business or whatever. So he really did his work.
Yeah, he did his thing, but let's be real here. Didn't that kind of water down the partnerships?
It did. Yeah, because including me, I ain't even gonna lie. I had 500 subs when I got for it.
Like before, like 3-4 years ago, if you said you was a partner, you was the man. They was like, whoa, how'd that do? Like nowadays, like I see people in their bios, I'm a proud Machinima partner. Like why? Like it's nothing to brag about in 2014. Like you can have 20 subs and get partnership nowadays.
Yeah, that's giving away partnership like candy.
Because when you don't think about it, because they're not going to get paid until they actually get views. So when all that money they're making, it's just going to the network. That's
right. You make
all
no
the extra money because you're not making none of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and Machinima, when they first started, shout out to the original Call of Duty commentator OGs. When they first started, they were getting promoted a lot. They were all over the channel. I couldn't even count one day with like Hutch or C-Nanners wasn't on their channel.
I do remember that. Yeah,
they were promoting them like a mug, yo. They were doing their thing, and then eventually, a whole bunch of commentators just came into the mix. They started partnering everybody. Then all of a sudden, they kind of just fell back in the shadows, and they were like, you know what? We just gonna do our own thing now. So they eventually moved away.
It was even like that when I first started. I've been on YouTube 3 years. I remember you had to go around and ask people like, yo, somebody who partners with me? Like now, like you just be getting random. I still get messages to this day from random networks I never heard, and they'd be like, yo, join our partnership. But like, I'm good. But back in the day, like you had to know somebody who knew somebody to get into a network, man.
Right. So what we got? We got Machinima, we got Maker, we got Curse, Full Screen. What else? Who else is out there?
Yeah, those are the.
I think those are main four. Yeah.
TGN.
Yeah, TGN. Yeah, TGN. TGS. What? Ain't that the same thing as y'all now?
Game Station.
Yeah, Game Station. Yeah,
that's Maker.
Yeah, that's Maker. Okay.
So they go by Polaris now. They rebranded.
Yeah, Polaris. Whatever.
I just say Maker. I don't like the name.
Okay,
Polaris.
so yeah, so those are the main five. I don't know any others. Or any others are probably pretty small.
Yeah, if you're thinking about trying to get signed to a network, well, you didn't go with one of the ones we just named. Don't even mess with them because they probably garbage and they ain't gonna pay you on time.
Don't do TGN. Don't do TGN.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they pay you, but TGN is mostly for like if you play MMOs and stuff like that, you'll get popular.
I guess.
Yeah, but we'll see though. I'm actually curious to see what PewDiePie is going to do. If he sticks to his word, man, we'll see how it is. I just don't want a whole bunch of clones on the network. Then I'm like, nope, I don't know if I want to be a part of it.
Like for me to jump ship, it's got to be exclusivity. Because one thing I can say I do like about Maker, it's still hard to get in, and that's why I like them. They don't just be letting anybody. Like it has to be hard to get into that network.
Like 60,000 views. Or no, what was it? 20,000?
They 30,000 views a month. They said.
I ain't never gonna make it in there.
But yeah, that's what you gotta do. They gotta stay competitive with the CPMs. And if he actually promotes channels like how Machinima used to do back in the day, hey, I support the brother. I ain't mad at him. Do your thing.
Yeah, because what happened to community channel, Joe? Like,
right.
That seems like a thing of the past. And the ones that are still around, you're not getting any buzz off of it.
Right, there's no sense of community at all. Everybody just hating on everybody for no
unless you video game.
Fuck out of here.
This is bad.
I ain't gonna say nothing about them. Yeah. I have nothing to say about them, bro. I think we'll end this conversation with shout out to PewDiePie. We see you making moves. I ain't mad at you, bro. PlayStation news, not a lot. Only thing I got to talk about is the PlayStation Plus freebies for October. PS4 owners, you will get Drive Club PlayStation Plus edition. The game was originally supposed to come out like last Tuesday. I think it comes out this week. They delayed it for whatever reason. They were having server issues, they said. But Drive Club is finally coming out. I seen the reviews. It's been getting lukewarm reviews. Like the average is like 6 out of 10.
Forza's destroying it.
You said what?
Forza's beating it up.
Yeah. I watched some gameplay and it looks alright, but it doesn't look like it's doing anything new. Like it looks exactly like Forza. with the little arrow thing in the drive. I'm not into driving simulators, so I could be wrong, but it looks like Forza to me.
Yeah, that game was under the back burner, but that game also had server issues. Of course, 2K15 took the most because everybody's talking about that and it's more popular. But yeah, Drive Club was having server issues too, man. Another day one disaster.
But I can't be mad at it because the game is free. I'll take a 6 out of 10 for free.
Yeah.
Other PS4 games, Spelunky, that is also a cross-buy, meaning it'll work on PS3 and Vita. Dust and Elasian Tale and Pix the Cat. Those are 3 games that I've never heard of. For the PS3 for free, you get Batman Arkham Asylum, which is arguably the best in the series. Some say City, some say Asylum. Depends what you like. Dungeons and Dragons Chronicles of Mystaria, Rainbow Moon, and once again Spelunky on the PS3. For Vita for free, you get Pix the Cat, Rainbow Moon, Spelunky. All those are like cross-buys. So that's what you get for free on PlayStation. Other than that, it's really nothing else to talk about on PlayStation. Just want to give you guys a heads up. Those are the things that you should be looking out for free. Xbox news. Once again, nothing to talk about. It is a slow week. The only thing that you can talk about is you can now preload Sunset Overdrive, and that game doesn't come out till like the end of the month, like another 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you pre-order the game, you get a bunch of like freebies and shit. I take that as a good sign, Tick. When they're as confident in their game that they're letting you preload it 2 weeks ahead of time on the Xbox One, I don't care what you say. That sounds like a good game to me.
And they thirsty.
Preload it?
Yeah.
Can you play it?
Nah.
Is that what preloading is? Then they're not too comfortable.
This guy.
Oh yeah, they think the game gonna sell, yeah, because it's got hype behind it. But I still think
it's already gone gold.
Damn, really?
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
That's why you can pre-order it this early, because it was in celebration of them going gold in pre-orders. So they've already put out 500k units. They could probably
people
easily
play
hit
it. Last for about a week.
We'll see. So if you want to preload Sunset Overdrive, download the digital version, and you can do that on your Xbox One. PC news. If you don't like PC, please skip past.
Stop saying that. Just fuck you. That's just how it is. Don't even do that. Just fuck you.
All right, you heard Tick. Everybody who gets butthurt who talks about PC, fuck you. Dragon Age Origins, which is the original one in the series, I believe, is free on PC via Origin, which is EA's online proprietary service, because they don't want to put their damn games on Steam. All you gotta do is search Dragon Age Origins on Origin. That is so like confusing to say, and you can get the game for free. It's considered the better one in the series, so I definitely think you guys should download that on PC, even if you don't have the best PC. Try the game out. You can plug the damn controller in. Try the game. Other PC news: Assassin's Creed Rogue is coming to PC. Now, this was supposed to be a exclusive to the 360 and PS3. This game stars Shay Cormac or whatever, and he's like a rogue going around. He was an assassin who joined the Templars, which is the dark side, and he's going around killing assassins and shit. It's supposed to be coming to PC in 2015, so it looks like there will be a next-gen version of Rogue. Would you guys play it on PC, or is it still fuck Ubisoft?
Still fuck Ubisoft until further notice.
I haven't played an Assassin's Creed, but it's still fuck Ubisoft.
Now, let me ask you this. Okay, so you enjoyed Shadow of Mordor, Tick. You admitted that you got 2 Assassin's Creed games on PC because you got them for free, but you still haven't played them. Oh, one. Well, will you go back and finally play Assassin's Creed if you enjoyed Shadow of Mordor?
I might decide on it.
Because
I think I probably would like it more though, because you actually got civilians walking around and stuff. So I think I might like it more.
That, and then the parkour is a lot more fluid in Assassin's Creed.
Which one do you have, Tick?
I have the third one.
Oh, okay.
And the third one, you'll be able to understand the story pretty much. You don't have to have played the other 2. You'll be able to understand it. So I'd suggest that you play the game, try it out, maybe do a let's play. People might enjoy that.
On this game, because I ain't doing a let's play for so long. GT.
The game, how long is it? It's a 20+ hour game. It's like Shadow of Mordor.
Not happening.
Because it's open world, Tick. So it's got that Grand Theft Auto mission structure. So yeah.
Speaking of let's plays, I need to catch up on your Wolfenstein one. You done yet, man? How close are you?
Man, I'm almost done.
Oh, you failed at life. This is the part where you're supposed to plug your let's play channel, Tick.
Oh, word?
People don't even know you probably got one. Are you gonna do it?
Addict Plays.
Okay, there we go. Game for Addict Plays with a Z, right?
The Z at the end. Yep, please.
Yo, watch that man struggle in some games. Now, normally we cut on the sad music for this part of the show, but there's nothing really sad to talk about. We talked about the Ubisoft no AC Unity on Wii U, so we're not even gonna talk about that. Nintendo, Bayonetta 2, the demo is out. If you guys want to try the game out, people are loving it. But what we really want to talk about is Bayonetta 2 right now has been getting rave reviews. I'm talking about 10 out of 10 from GameSpot. Hold up, I posted an article on the site, ModernWindigo.com, the #1 place for gaming news, previews, reviews, anime, comics, and music. And it was a review roundup. What were the scores? I got the article right here. Okay, it got a 5 out of 5 from Giant Bomb, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid, 5 out of 5 from Joystick, GameSpot 10 out of 10, IGN 9.5 out of 10, and then on the low end of things, Game Informer gave it an 8 out of 10, and Polygon gave it a 7.5 out of 10. Now, that is 4 perfect scores and a 9.5 out of 10, which rounds up to a damn 10. So that's damn near 5 perfect scores. Do you believe that this game is as good as they're saying from what you've seen?
Man, I don't know. I do not know. I might have to get a hold of it myself, man. And if I get a Wii U, I might as well just copy it. Because what was the last game that you remember that got a perfect 10 out of 10? Did Grand Theft Auto 5 even get a 10 out of 10 last year from anybody?
No, it definitely doesn't deserve it.
I think it might have from at least one company. I'm trying to figure out GameSpot did it.
And put it into perspective, everybody. GameSpot gave it a 10 out of 10. They said that, I read somewhere that GameSpot is only giving out 8 10 out of 10s in the past 15 years. Like, this is a rare equation. That's another word I fucked up, but whatever. I'm giving a perfect score. And I just want to put it on record, yo. We crack a lot of Nintendo jokes, but if you go back and listen to the podcast, I've been supporting Bayonetta 2. I always said the game looked dope to me. And it kind of looks like a Devil May Cry, Ninja Gaiden. Like, it look at face value, it looks like a beat 'em up, but from what I'm hearing, it's a lot more technical. You got to know the combos, you got to know how to dodge and all that shit. It's all about skill. I'm fucking with Bayonetta 2.
Yeah, that's what it was based off of. Bayonetta was like the female Devil May Cry, and that's why I initially, wasn't drawn to it, because I was like, well, yeah, this is just Devil May Cry. And I think that's probably why a lot of people didn't buy Bayonetta 1. But you already know why people hyped up Bayonetta 2, or at least the Nintendo fanboys on YouTube. But this is pleasantly surprising. I'm not even gonna lie, this is pleasantly surprising that Bayonetta 2 was getting really good scores. So I might just mess with it, see what it's about, man. I'm not gonna hate on it. If it got a good score and it's really about that life, hey, enjoy that game, man.
Are you into these type of games?
Suspicious. Yeah, ticks. Another one you fucked up.
Man, look, man, I don't know what's on my mouthpiece today, bro. Chill out.
Hey, but I like Devil May Cry, stuff like that. But yo, I don't know though, bro. The other one wasn't like so much, but this one getting all these high reviews. I think somebody paid these people off, bro.
Do you think that Project Platinum is running through the underworld?
That's a lot of people to pay off.
I don't know, bro. How in the world is this? What makes this game so different from the other ones, bro?
Well, from what I recall, was the last one bashed? Wasn't that like an 8 out of 10 type game? Let me Google that real quick. Let me look up the Metacritic.
It wasn't bad, but it didn't sell too great either. But I don't think anybody really knew much about it. Well,
that's just because coons don't try new games. We all know this.
True,
perfect example is Shadow of Mordor. Everybody bought Destiny because it had a million commercials, but nobody bought Shadow of Mordor because it doesn't have any. And I'm looking at the Metacritic tick for Bayonetta 1, 9 out of 10, the average.
Oh, this must be a fire game. I saw my homeboy playing it. I didn't see anything too crazy about it. It was just a chick that had hair for her clothes, and he did some Devil May Cry moves, and that was it. Fighting demons. I didn't see anything too spectacular about it. So I'm guessing the story must be amazing. Apparently, I don't know.
Nah, they said the story is like out there. I think it's just the gameplay. People just really love it. But yeah, the original one got a 9 out of 10. I think this is just one of those games where like it's really good, but a lot of people just didn't try it out for whatever reason. It's a sleeper hit.
Maybe I should have tried it. I don't know.
If you watch the gameplay, dog, like it's Devil May Cry, bro. It's
Devil May Cry, and that's why it would interest me. I like those type of games.
People don't like Devil May Cry no more. Like I think the last one's got bad ratings because they changed Dante. Like they shouldn't have done that.
Because the gameplay was consistent on the last one. They're bugging. Who cares what the dude looks like? You guys are faggots.
The fourth one.
Who plays a game for what a man looks like? You niggas is weirdos, bro.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I was mad that they changed the way he looked too, bro. Like, no, it was only because I was used to that Dante. I don't like how they changed him up. Like, they shouldn't have done that.
It's okay not to like it, but to go as far as to say you're not gonna buy the game because you don't like this nigga's hair.
Nah, man,
like,
you gotta let them know, bro. You gotta let them know. You can't be changing characters up. Like, what if they changed Super Mario and they made him like a super realistic Italian
Who cares
fat
about
guy?
Mario in 2014?
Or what if he didn't even have a beard no more? What if they made him just a long-haired,
I bought Mario Kart
slim,
8 and I never took it out the box.
Italian dude. Nah, man, you running from what I'm talking about, bro. Like, chill. Like, what if they did that to Mario? How would you feel about it? Would you still buy it?
I don't think I'll be buying any Mario game anytime soon for the gameplay because the last one didn't do it for me. But as far as them changing his actual look,
what if they made Mass Effect?
I don't think I would get
mad. They changed the whole look of all the characters.
Mass Effect, you get to create your own character.
What if they made it so you couldn't even do that? And they just made them all the base characters.
I would still play the game.
They look different.
I still play the game because I play the game for the gameplay in the actual story.
Even if they changed the way the characters look and they had the same exact name.
That's actually what's going to happen in Mass Effect 4 because it takes place in a totally different time. So yeah, they're changing all.
Yeah, but they're the same people though.
No, they're not.
Exactly, that's the problem. If they were the same people,
what are you talking about?
Okay, I'm talking about they took Dante, the guy with the red coat on and white hair, and they turned him into some punker looking dude with a beige, or I don't even know what color coat he had on, with black hair, short black hair. And they changed the way he looked altogether, bro. Like, that was the issue. Like, nobody liked that.
I guess I could say, like, maybe I would feel some type of way if they changed Mario, but it wouldn't be enough to say that I wouldn't buy the game. Like, I wouldn't buy the game because the game has been the same since Mario 64. But that's a discussion for another story.
Well, that Devil May Cry was the same since Devil May Cry 1.
Well, I didn't play all of them. That's the difference. I played a lot of Mario as a kid. What are you talking about? We talking about personal experiences.
You give me excuses.
Nah, bro. Take the L, bro.
Take the L.
Look, I could kind of sort of understand it, but I wouldn't go as far as to say I wouldn't buy it just because they changed the look. At the end of the day, for me, it's about gameplay.
Nah, y'all, he lying.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, you know what? Okay, and that's now we can't get mad at people that say I don't care about graphics. At the end of the day, it's all about games. About gameplay.
Now, okay, we've entered the part of the podcast which is Dawson reaching at this point.
No, hey man, we need to stop saying Dawson reach. Think of something different.
All right, well, you're Mr. Fantastic
with the Dawson reaching.
Mr. Fantastic reaching. That's what you're doing.
Mr. Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, Fantastic Four. I think it's dope. I'm happy Nintendo finally got one. They got one. Looks like overall pretty positive reviews, even on the low end. It looks like
probably gonna get another one too, man. When Smash Bros. Drop,
yeah. So Smash Bros. Wii U, Bayonetta 2, that Xenoblade looks pretty dope. It might be time to consider
more
getting
people
a Wii U.
complaining about Lil Mac. That's all that's gonna be.
Yeah, true. I hate him, but I figured out how to beat him. But
hey, my dude at my job yesterday said only bad players complain about Lil Mac because it's easy to beat him.
Yeah, I figured out how to beat him. He's still a bitch because I played with him against Moshi, and even Moshi said the same thing because he's the only character.
It's Moshi though.
The point is, he's the only character in Smash Bros. Where you'll be in the middle of a combo and then he'll just punch you. Like that's not fair. Like if I'm whooping your ass, let me whoop your ass.
There's no combos in Smash.
That's the point. It's rewarding bad players by just doing random bullshit.
There's no combos in Smash.
Why you even get into this conversation with this man?
Don't
even do it, man.
JG, shut up.
Hey, nah, you put him in the trap, yo. No, we gotta cut that out, yo. No, put them in the trap, man. We not gonna do this again.
We're not gonna talk about that. Look, I want to end this conversation on a positive note. Yo, I'm happy for Nintendo. They finally got one. Like I said, Xenoblade's coming, Smash Bros is coming. It might be time to consider looking at a Wii U, guys, because they got some awesome games coming out. So keep an eye on Nintendo, and that's all I got on my show notes. You guys have anything?
God of War. I see why this game has got good ratings. Look at this fight I'm watching right now, Bayonetta 2.
Yeah, it's
some God of War type stuff right now.
Yeah, but it's like skill based, like Devil May Cry. It's over the top, and then it's skill based. Like that's a good game to me.
God of War is better than Devil May Cry.
Now forget, I made my decision, yo. This coming Black Friday, I'm a cop of Wii U, dog.
Yeah, support Nintendo.
I'm about to support Nintendo.
I'm gonna finally have somebody on my friends list. So support Nintendo, yo.
I want to. They ain't support me graphically.
Man.
Hey, Tick admitted he's a graphic, so what's up?
Hey, true. We ain't gonna argue. This is true. Do y'all have anything else y'all want to add to this conversation? That's all I got on my show notes.
Nah, man, we actually had a positive Nintendo part, yo. Clap for Nintendo, man.
We don't hate them.
We had it before.
I mean,
had
it's
it
been a
before.
while. It's been a while.
Yeah, we don't hate them.
We had them. We had them positive by default because we didn't have no news.
True.
I remember we talked about E3. We talked about they had an actual lineup.
That's the best conference. Yeah, I was about to say it was few and far in between, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. So, this has been Gaming Illuminati
Fuck
episode
Ubisoft.
33.
Nintendo.
Tick, you got the floor. What's your closing statement for episode 33? Go.
Ubisoft, you stink and you're a very bad person.
You heard it here, Ubisoft, if you're listening. What's the name? JG, you got the floor. Closing statement, Gaming Illuminati episode 33. Yo.
AAA developers, please step your game up. I really don't want to just be fully turned off by playing games. Gaming is one of my favorite pastimes, and I really enjoy playing the AAA games along with the indie games. Don't mess everything up, man. Can we just get a game to come out and there's no backlash behind it, no dumb hype that messes up whatever game is going to come out and my overall experience?
Hey.
Can we just get to the games, bruh? That's all I want.
Want to say about indie games, yo?
Huh?
We'll just keep praising indie games. They don't ever make single player though, bro. Like they don't never have a single player game or a good story half the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Not one of these just multiplayer games. You know, multiplayer is fun for a little bit, but you know, sometimes you want to chill and play it by yourself.
Yeah, it just costs a lot for the to make single player games. Apparently, it's easier to make a multiplayer game.
There's that Stink Shadow, that Stink
That
Stealth
look
game.
cool.
I got a copy of it actually. They gave me a review copy, so I'm gonna try that out tonight.
I still haven't looked at any gameplay. I'll take a look after this.
He wasn't like it's like Thief.
It's like a super hardcore stealth game.
Yeah,
like
they were
Thief
saying.
with a troll.
Yeah, I
It's gonna
know. Y'all
punish
was
you.
talking shit about me, saying I don't never play stealth games, so I don't know if I want to play. I'm gonna still look at it though.
Yeah, there's another indie game that I can't think of off the top. Oh, Bound by Flame. That's an indie game made by like some French company or something like that. That's a pretty decent RPG. That's single player. Got a decent story on it. Combat. It's kind of like it's like, what's that game that I hated? Dark Souls 2. But you can actually string together combos, so the combat is a little bit more satisfying. It's more like timing based combat, like Dark Souls is what I'm saying. But you can string together combat. I cannot talk today. Yo, I'm done with this is the Gaming Illuminati episode 33. I cannot talk today. That is my closing
Just did
statement.
your little or something like that. That should have been
Shabba ding dong, dog. Listen, this has been Gaming Illuminati episode 33. I'd like to thank you guys for listening. Make sure to subscribe to the show on iTunes. We posted the show there first. You can take it on the go when you go to the gym, when you're in the car, when you're doing homework. We're also available on SoundCloud via soundcloud.com/GamingIlluminati. Keep in mind that we spell the show with an N as in naughty or nice. We're also available on Stitcher Radio, and we have a Steam group where you can come and make friends on PC. And we also have like a little raid call in the Steam group. So if you're looking for people to game with, we're in the raid call, including me, JG, and Tick. We were in there playing with subs last night, playing Battlefield 4, and we had a good old time, didn't we, Tick?
Right.
Yeah, so quit saying we do play with subs, guys. Come on through. Don't bite. Just don't be a fucking weirdo if you come in there, all right? Like,
And then like,
yeah, so just don't be a fucking weirdo when you come in there. Be cool, and then we'll play with y'all, all right? Thank you guys for listening. Once again, this has been Game Illuminati episode 33. But we are out this bitch.
ah!